What's up, YouTube? So I made it out to the woods today. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little pre-scouting for some turkeys. I already have one cell trail cam from the end of hunting season, and like I said, I was getting my bearings set up with it and familiar with the camera, and I'm very happy with that camera. I've been having all kinds of stuff coming on that camera. There's turkeys on there. There was 2 toms, a couple hens, and they're coming in and out. I'm gonna go and reposition that one, get a little better advantage, because these turkeys, once they fly off the roost, they meander all day. I'm gonna give you a tip. I'm not gonna give all my secrets away, but this is a tip while I'm thinking about it. If you're struggling with the turkeys off the roost, after the roost, okay, once that turkey flies down, you might get him in, you might have a little talking battle, okay? If you see those turkeys in that area, stay in that area. I haven't got a turkey yet, and I've come very close, but I'm very observant while I'm hunting and looking and keying in on things that is maybe working, not working, but also figuring them out. These turkeys will meander through palmettos and scrub oaks and everything, and all these little roads and trails and stuff, okay? If you see them, stay around in that area. Maybe do less calling and whatever, but just stay in that area. Try not to, move too much, because they have very sharp eyesight. They'll pick you out. But if you see them, stay in the general area, chill out for like an hour or two, and then just work your way around a different area wherever you had seen them. Okay, that's after the roost and your talking battle, because they're usually quiet. Florida turkeys, they're usually quiet. This is another thing I noticed. They're usually quiet. They stop talking about 10 o'clock. No more gobbling. Second, third week of turkey season, gobbles are almost obsolete, and then it's just visual. You have to visually see these turkeys once they hit the fly off the roost. So those are things that I observed. Anyways, we're here. We're gonna do some scouting. Like I said, I'm trying to get a jump on them because we're pregnant. Remember, we're gonna have a baby. We're 4.5 months pregnant, and we know the gender of the baby. So the baby is going to be I can't tell y'all. Come on, man. What's wrong with y'all? Anyways, that's for another video. We're gonna do a baby reveal. But anyways, I'm trying to get a jump on them so I can get my turkey, focus on the baby stuff, and save some turkeys for y'all. So let's get in the woods. Let's go get some stuff. Oh, and the rain. I might get caught in the rain. I was supposed to be here super early, and I was tired, so I slept in, and now I might be getting some rain. So let's see what we could do. I'm currently hanging up one of these cell trail cams. The camera's gonna be about 10 feet, 12 feet. I'm gonna test it to the max and see how it does. So this one, doing a little different. That's the Stealth Cam Deceptor. I put some camouflage paracord. Now the only thing is, I am gonna still put a lock on it, because people got sticky fingers out here. So we gotta do our due diligence, make sure we do what we can with what we got. So yeah, I'm hanging it up, technically out of sight. And I'm gonna use one of these Python locks. I know I could use a lockbox, but the only thing too is those things stick out like a sore thumb, and hey, if I get to that point, I may just do that. You never know. So we're gonna hang this one. I got another Sonics Pro. I'm gonna relocate just a little bit because I had some turkeys on it, and then I got a what's that one? Just a budget regular camera. I'm gonna hang it up where you pull the SD card out. I'm gonna hang that up, and then we'll hopefully see some turkey tracks, and I'll give you some tips on the way. Turkey tips for hunting turkeys for your first time. I'm not talking about y'all who be bagging turkeys every season. Truth be told, I haven't shot a tom yet. I'm very close. Last year and the year before, I've shot one with my bow. I shot a hen with my bow during archery season. That was it. Last year, Tom was roosted on a piece of public, flew over to private. I called him back. He was within 12, 15 feet, full strut, drumming. He did not cross the fence, and I did not shoot. Hey, that's a very tempting situation. I did not shoot that turkey. Year before that, Tom just wouldn't come any closer. He was about 70 yards away. Couldn't make the shot. So, anyways, let's talk to turkey tips. What are we looking for? Well, first, you can use a predator locator call. Not a predator, but a locator call. Okay, you got a paleo woodpecker, you got the crow call, and you got an owl call. And what you do is when you use those calls, it causes the turkey to shot gobble when they're on the roost or if they're out there meandering. Boots on the ground. You want to look for turkey tracks, turkey poop. I don't really see a whole lot of turkey poop because it's very small. And dust bowls. Scratching. Turkeys scratch the ground. They look for bugs. I haven't seen any of that yet. If I come across it, I'll show you. I also use my trail cameras and I put them in a vast area because these turkeys, they meander. They cover a lot more ground than a deer does. A lot. In my personal opinion. Because I've sat for multiple hours and I watch these turkeys. They're always moving and they got sharp eyesight. I got a funny story about sharp eyesight. When me and my wife were hunting these turkeys for the first time, it's kind of funny. Maybe I'll tell it when I get home. Y'all might get a kick out of that. That's how I know they got sharp eyesight. And it was comical. So, anyways, yes, look for those signs. Tracks, dust bowls, scratching, turkey poop if you see it. I guess I don't look for that, but... And then, once you see those things, that means the turkey's in that vicinity. And 9 times out of 10, you just gotta... If that turkey flies off the roost, can't get him in after calling, and you throw the kitchen sink at him, just hang tight. Move a little bit, but stay in that area, so he will come back. They meander. So be patient. Don't try to like run and gun, and that didn't work for me. I think you just push the turkey away a little bit. A little less calling, purring, some clucks, and sweet talk the bird. Don't sound like you're the boss. They want the dominance. They want the control. So if you're sweet talking them, they might come in. So let's go see if we can find the sign, and I'll show y'all. Alright, here's my, this is the StealthCam Sonix Pro. I am very happy with this camera. I am, this camera had, two toms and a hen. It might be a Jake. The one is a very mature tom. The other one's a younger tom. Still has a beard, but it's, relatively thin, and the other one didn't have a beard, so I'm assuming it might be a Jake. It's got red head. Anyways, I'm just trying to find the best place that these turkeys are gonna like travel the most, because like I said, when they fly down, they meander through these palmettos, the scrub oaks. When they do a prescribed burn, I mean, they hit the deck. They're all over the place. So I'm just trying to see where they go the majority of the time. So like I said, I haven't seen any tracks. And if you guys, what'll happen is if the sand is really soft, the dirt, or if there's a lot of traffic on the road, what'll happen is that turkey track will just look like a little circle, and then they step in that. So if you see little circle marks in the sand, 9 times out of 10, that's a good sign that that's a turkey track if it doesn't look like a actual turkey track. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna move up a little bit ahead and put this camera up. Made it back home after the hanging that Sonix Pro. The day was pretty gloomy after that. I didn't see any turkey tracks, didn't see no dust bowls, no scratching, didn't find a whole lot of sign. However, as soon as I relocated that camera on a different part of the trail, I was driving out and I ended up seeing 4 turkeys. One of them ended up being a Jake with 3 hens. Which was not too far from the camera. So I'm hoping that eventually I'll get a notification on the camera. Anyways, guys, don't forget the pre-scouting turkey tips. Just remember, look for the turkey sign, tracks, scratching, dust bowls, and poop. I'll throw a couple pictures of what the scratching and dust bowls look like since I wasn't able to find any, and as well as the poop. Like I said, I don't really look for that. It's very small, and so yeah. Also use your trail cameras. You could use your locator calls. Causes the turkey to shock gobble on the roost, off the roost, and while they're out there just doing their turkey stuff. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. It's very important. Scout and hunt as much as you can. This is going to equate to having a very successful hunt. Be observant to the best of your ability. Be very observant. Look, listen, just observe as much as you can. Pay attention to what's working, what's not working, what the turkey is doing. Pay attention to the calls that you're using while you're trying to get the turkey to come in. And respect other hunters. Now here's the story. Like I said, I haven't got my first tom yet. I did shoot one 2 years ago. I shot a hen with my bow. Here's a story I promised y'all. I've been hunting since 2019 hard. And me and my wife were hunting for the first time turkeys. So basically, long story short, I'm trying not to drown this out. Anyways, we do our due diligence. I get all the works, right? Diaphragm calls, your box call, friction calls. Locator calls, turkey vest, pop-up blind, all this stuff for another video, I promise. Anyways, we're getting ready to go. Check out checking in the check station, get our card, do our thing, get set up, and me and my wife found a spot where there ended up being some turkeys. Set the pop-up blind up, boom, turkey flies off the roost right off the bat. So we spooked one. As the day goes on and progresses, now this is what we were wearing in a pop-up blind: orange vest, orange hat. Okay, this is how I know turkeys have sharp eyesight. We're in a pop-up blind. Okay, so we sit there. It's cold. My wife's getting cold. She's kind of getting tired, and I make a couple calls, and I see some turkeys working on the fire break. And then I realized that there is a shooter tom. So I asked my wife if she wants to shoot, and now we're sitting in this blind and we're trying to figure out who's going to shoot this turkey, but I want her to shoot it. She says no. And we paused for a minute, and next thing you know, these turkeys are just like locked on. And I'm like, what is going on? How can that turkey see us? And they stick their head up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The turkey sticks their head up like this, and they just booked it. So I'm like, man, that was weird. get ready to get to go back to the camp. We're riding around in our brand new side-by-side that we have bought, right? Me and my wife were the only people riding around with the orange, and we're like, what's going on? How come nobody's wearing orange? So the guy comes to the check, we get there, the guy at the check station says, why y'all wearing orange? So me and my wife, the reason why we were wearing it is because we thought that we had to wear it on public. You don't. Anyways, so what happened is, we found out that you don't wear orange because turkeys have sharp eyesight and they are very smart. So, joke was on me and my wife. We went turkey hunting, we wore orange, we got spotted and picked out by 3 turkeys. One ended up being a shooter. So that was a little funny thing between me and my wife. We wore a hunter or a safety orange, and yeah, so that was pretty comical. So we joke about that every time turkey season comes up. So anyways, I got some more videos coming. We're gonna go over some turkey calls. I'm gonna try to get the links in there, box calls, the diaphragm calls, maybe how to use them. And I will go over this turkey vest. That is, I mean, this was a really great investment for another video. Anyways, scout and hunt as much as you can, and I hope y'all have a successful turkey hunt. We'll see you on the next video.